Boom, boom. This is Kendra, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so we're doing a little bit of a final review here on Mobile Legends Adventures. Now, as I did on the previous video for this, I wanted to give it a try for a couple weeks to see whether or not it was any different and whether or not it was more of a free-to-play alternative to AFK Arena, which, as I'm sure you know, is pretty much one of the most popular, if not the most popular, idle game out there. So this is Mobile Legends Adventures is the same thing. It's an idle game, as you can see just by the standard screen here. The difference, the main priority difference here is it's a little bit more graphically nicer looking. I mean, the graphics are a lot better than AFK Arena, as well as the way that you can get characters a little bit more quicker. I've been playing the game for roughly 2 weeks now. And as you can see, my hero base is pretty good. I've got you know, I've already got 3 of the mythic level characters, and I've got a bunch of 5 stars, 4 actually, 5. Yes, the way you level up a mythic character is you need 2 of the same type. So if I wanted to level up Gusans to a mythic character here, I would just take Gusan, and I'd have to do these 2 right here. And I could use to make him 2-star mythic. Okay, so that's how you do it basically. You just have to have the same element to do that, which makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to do the level either. The level 2 mythic is a lot easier, much easier actually, easier inside of Mobile Legends Adventures than it is inside of AFK Arena. AFK Arena's just got a lot more steps involved to do that, and because you don't get characters as often. In AFK Arena, it takes longer to do it, and you get more characters in here. Every 2,500, you can do a summon, a premium summon for 10 characters, and they also give you tickets a little bit more freely here than they do in AFK Arena as well, premium tickets. So basically, you get 10 characters each time you draw. See, like I've got a 5-star because it's gold. So let's see who it is, and it's Chang, which I already have Chang, but that's good because I'm not sure. I think Chang might already be. Let me see if Chang's already. Yeah, I've already got her up to Mythic 1-star. So what I'd have to do to level her up to 2nd, I'd have to get 2 more. So I'd have to bring this Chang that I just got. I have to bring it up and bring it up to Mythic level. Then I can use this Raphael and this Chang, and I could bring up either Gujan or bring Chang up to 2 stars. So that's basically how it works. To bring it up to Mythic, you need to get a copy of the same characters. So like to bring this Hanzo up to, I'd have to get another copy of Hanzo, and once I do that, I'd be able to take him up to 1-star Mythic, and then from there on, it's just like the others. I need 2 darks. 2 1-star dark mythics to bring him up to a 2-star. So that's the basically. So it's a lot. The progression through the character level, leveling your character up, a little bit easier than it is in AFK Arena. In AFK Arena, it gets confusing because you got to do, you got to do epic plus, and then legendary plus, and then, so it gets really confusing as what you need for what level. I find myself in that position several times. But this is basically what you've got. Also, just as you can see, it's just much more graphically appealing than AFK Arena. AFK Arena is basically mobile completely. Even if you run it on BlueStacks, it still has the single screen. You can't do it any type of landscape portrait. So as you can see, I've got some really good characters. I've got some of the characters that are high ranked in the SS. I noticed that's one of the things I noticed as well too, is that you can get some of the really good characters because you're drawing so often, and because you're drawing so often, they're available. I mean, all Gujan, Chang, Exborg, Karamet, and especially Gabbana. Gabbana is my best character. She's rated SS plus in mostly, pretty much. She's considered if the best, if close to the best character in the game. So I was really fortunate to get her. Gujan's also a pretty highly ranked character. Exborg is highly ranked too. Exborg is high ranked because he shoots into the center lane, so he's one of the characters that can jump into the enemy backfield and do some damage. which makes him a highly sought after character as well. Um, and there's also something that's like Estes is one of the best healers in the game. You can get him in the guild shop, or I think it's the dungeon shop actually. It's one of the shops here. Stuff in the shops. That's in the market here. Dungeon shop. Yeah, he's right here. And this Frey is one of the best characters in the game as well too, as is Xylon here. And you can get all of these here in the inside of the guild shop. You will be able to get one of these very quickly. They will give you dungeon currency here very quickly at the beginning. It slows down a little bit based on how much you do the dungeon afterwards, but you can still, in the course of a couple of weeks, get enough of the currency to actually purchase one of these. Then they sold out, and then you can just keep going through because they got all of these are fairly decent characters. None of these are bad characters. I've got Hillcourt's pretty good, so all of these are fairly good characters. You've got a guild shop. Guild shop's basically at 15.5. This is going to go up to better. I assume this will become all. I assume at 15.5, all these blue pieces will turn into epic pieces, and then these 2 epic pieces will probably be legendary type equipment. Would be my assumption is what we'll see if you get to 15.5. So it's pretty much the same thing. You know, they did the same thing in AFK Arena. The guild function is more involved here, and it's much more rewarding. Not only you got the guild boss, but you've got parties that you can participate in, and that allows you to get more guild currency, which can be used in the shop. You can gift and donate. See, once you get one of each of these items here, let me see if we do that. You get this each day for free. No, it didn't come up. I come up short. I don't have the cake. But if I had the cake, I'd be. Well, actually, I do have a party open. This is my party room right here, and as you can see, everybody who comes into my party room. This is my room, so you don't see it. But when you come into a party room for one of the other players, there'll be a chest right here, and you click on that chest, and you'll get some guild currency. It's called guild coin. So I think we can actually do it here. There should be some parties going on here. Yeah, we've got 2 parties going on. So this is Elysium's party room, and I click on that, and I'll get 20. And then I go to the next party room. Columbo Kiss has one. I click on his, and I'll get 20 kits. So you can do that every time. Sometimes I'll spend. There'll be like. Sometimes this screen will be completely full of parties, and I'll be able, go through and collect all the guild currency, and the guild currency can of course be used in the market. In the this is the market right here in the guild shop format to get the good equipment, so you don't have to spend your coins or your gems purchasing that if you don't want to. So it's just it's more, as I said, more graphically appealing. Leveling up is easier. And they give you some of the in this game in Mobile Legends Adventures, it's the chaos and the order characters are the levels are the high level characters. If you want to do, if they say that the best teams are order and chaos character created, simply because order and chaos don't have are just elemental damage goes against each other. Okay, well. And they don't have any weaknesses to any of the other characters. So the other characters are a little bit lower than them in terms of what. So anytime you get an order or a chaos character, it's one of the best characters in the game. And you're going to get more out of that as you get into higher levels. I've noticed that I've gotten them. You can get them a lot easier in Mobile Legends Adventure. I don't know whether it has to do with the fact because you're... so I've used all my premium summons, as you can see, 25 times. But I don't know if that's the set or anything like that, the reason it goes like that. I just noticed that they've come much more easier because I've done several different types of builds on the game to try different levels to level to see. And each time I've always gotten a couple of good characters within a few days of playing the game. Whether it be, there's some tier lists out there you can look at, but again, tier lists are I don't really believe in tier lists. The best characters in the game are the characters that give you the best team, and that's difficult. I mean, you want to try to get all of those best tier characters that you want from the tiers, but in the end, it's what they give you. It's a gacha game. So if you get lucky to get those characters, then yeah, but you might have to do the same thing with another character. So that's why I think tier list, some characters might do more damage than others, but if you have a better healer, that might make up for any loss of the damage you're doing. So it's just tier lists are very subjective, so to speak. But you can pretty safely say that the Order and Chaos characters in this game are going to be the best tier characters, simply because that's the way the game was designed. So those are the characters that you want to get for, and you'll get one for free, which is really nice. I have not determined whether or not she's going to be super powerful or not. It's right here. It's Karamat. You get this character after you complete Chapter 4, which is very easy to do when you first get the game. She is an Order character. Chaos has the little... I don't think I actually have a Chaos character on this account. No, I don't. I have two. I have Karamat, and I have Gavana, which is the best character in the game. But the others, yeah, I don't have a Chaos. Chaos is like a... I can go to the actual... I can go to the gallery and show you Chaos right here on Zask. That's the Chaos symbol. This little like squirrely with a little dash in the center. And all of these are good characters. Now on the other, I have another account that I play on my tablet. On that account, I have Valir, and I have Yuzong, and I have Lunux, and I have Karamat. So on that other account that I have on my tablet, it's a little bit higher level than this, but this is a good count, as you can see. I've got two. This Karamat is actually in the, if you look at the event, there's a monthly log on reward, which I enjoy. They don't do that in AFK Arena for a monthly, but and at the end of this month, in exactly, it's 28 days for me to log on. So I'll be getting it in approximately 7 days. So I'll be getting it about 14 days. I'll get another Karamat, which will allow me to take this Karamat to Mythic, and I'll have a Mythic Karamat. So as you can see, that, and this is not, now if they did this in AFK Arena, it would be a good character, but it would not be one of their upper level Mythic Ascended characters. It would be a normal character. Your Lucius or your Belinda or something like that, which are good characters, don't get me wrong, from AFK Arena. I have both of those, as well as I have a Chimera as well too. Mythic Chimera, actually, which took me a long time to build. A lot longer to build. It took me months to build Chimera to ascend it, because there's just, there's a lot of characters, and you're just at the fate of, the gacha, which is not a problem. It's just it takes so long to do it. They need to streamline their ascending your characters to get them up to higher levels, and they've done that here in Mobile Legends Adventures, which is one of the selling points of this game. So I believe this game is, from a standpoint of playing and doing it, is a little bit better. I think they've taken most of a lot of this stuff. If you played AFK Arena, trust me, a lot of this stuff is gonna be second nature, because they really do exactly the same thing. It just looks better doing it. Okay, that's all it is. There's nothing in terms, you got dismantle shrine. This is just like the cart in your thing where you can dismantle characters and get all the materials that you use to level it up back. Same thing. In the suburbs, you've got the arena, which is just like the arena. One thing about this is you can skip the battles in the arena, which is nice. If you just say battles 5274, I'll beat it. So, but you can have this skip right here. You can skip the battle, and the person who's stronger will win, which is what it should be. You can't do that in AFK Arena. So this is a quality of life feature that Mobile Legends Adventures has, which makes it a little bit nicer. The Tower Battle is just like the tower. Inside of that, you go up floors and you get more rewards as you go up. Nothing different. Labyrinth is just like the Labyrinth in there. One thing I do like about the Labyrinth in here is the fact that when you beat a group of characters, you'll get, when you choose on your reward, you'll get a chance to see what characters it's going to affect, which is something that they don't do in AFK Arena. So you really have to remember, and you have to remember exactly what everything is in this thing. So on this one, I can just look at these, and since this is not going to affect, you see this blessing takes effect. You see, if I chose this one right here, it would not help me at all, and the game tells me it would not help you at all. So look at the other two. Deals more damage the more the HP enemy has. This is obviously going to be useful because at the beginning of the battle they're always going to have high HP. So as you can see, a little bit more another quality of life feature that AFK Arena doesn't have, that this has. And this has a tavern. This is just like the dispatch option in AFK Arena, where you send out your characters on a daily quest, and as you do that, you level up. As you level up the tavern, you get nicer quests, much more difficult. Like this one I can't do because I don't have any 2 mythics yet. I will shortly. I could actually make 2 mythics right now if I wanted to, but I could. One of the ones that I could do right now would be Gujan, but I don't want to do Gujan because he's one of the best players in the game. But Chang's also very good from a mage standpoint, so I don't want to spend this Chang to do it. Now, if I can get this other Chang I just got recently, I can get, if I can get any, this one, any of these leveled up to, Ascended, which I should be able to pretty quick, get them at the Mythic, I'll be able to use that to bring Gujan up. And I'm going to bring Gujan up because he's one of the best characters that I have. He does a ton of damage. When he activates his skill, he really shreds people. So he's a very good character. Hall of Fame, same thing as in whoever gets to whatever level on the server first, and everybody gets a reward when that level is met. So nothing different there. The Akashic Ruins and Realm of Legends are just high level quest levels that you can explore to get rewards. They have the same thing inside of AFK Arena, so nothing there. So events. They have the events here. The Guild War events, daily dungeon events, dungeons reset daily. There's nothing really new about that either. So is this different than AFK Arena? Graphically, yes. Same format, which pretty much is the standard mobile, mobile idle game format. But it's a little bit more graphically pleasing, a little bit less difficult to get your characters up to a mythic or ascended levels. You get more characters, obviously you can draw. They give you a lot more crystals, gems, so that you can do a lot more pools, and that's what you need to do. AFK Arena is extremely stingy on that. They don't, the really, really good characters, if they do have them opened in the events, which is really the only way that you get. I mean, occasionally you might. I've only drawn like one, and the whole time I've been playing it. I've been playing it for 7 or 8 months now. I've been playing it a long time. But yeah, so I've seen this to be better. But again, it's the same thing. So if you're looking for something, a little bit nicer looking than AFK Arena, this is something that you might want to try. And you'll be able to get more of the characters, and you'll be able to get them quicker, and you'll be able to level them up quicker. So it might be more enjoyable from that standpoint. But another thing that you have to look at is the number of characters that they have. In the game, AFK Arena has more characters than they do here. Okay? But not by much, because they still have a lot of characters as well in this game. So if that was one of the things that you might be worried about, you don't have to worry about that. There's quite a few characters in this game, and they're not easy to get. All of them are, but all of them are open in the pool. Like I say, I got Gavana from a draw. I got her from a draw. Okay, Karamet they give to me. So. Okay, 2 top level characters right there in the draw, and you're going to get them as you draw through. You'll be able to get the characters that you want. As for there's one thing I don't particularly like about the game, and that is the fact that you draw from the Wishing Shrine here. They give you these Miracle Summon tickets. Order and Chaos characters are not eligible. You can only do the other elements, which I thought was a little tacky, but I could understand why, because the Order and Chaos are supposed to be harder characters. I would prefer if they made Miracle Summons more difficult to get, but then had Order and Chaos in here. Or maybe you have to use 2 Miracle Summon to do 1 Order and Chaos or something like that. But you have to understand that from the gallery standpoint, if you look at the lower level characters, when you get into the elite tier, you'll notice that there's, in the comment, there is no order and chaos characters. The order and chaos characters are only in the epic hero category, so you're guaranteed. If you did that, you'd be getting, the game would not, because there's only, as you can see, there's 3 order and there's 3 chaos. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's why this is considered, one of the best teams. This Martis is actually new. Martis was just released a few days ago, I believe. So he's got a pretty cool look, as you can see. But yeah, he was just released a few days ago. So that now makes 3 order and 3 chaos. So a lot less. They have a lot more ascended heroes inside of AFK Arena. But yeah, the really good ones, there's only 6 of them. But like I say, I set up 4 different accounts, and within 7 days I had, well, on all of them, of course, I had Garamet because they give you free. But I got a character. One account I got within 7 days. I had Yuzong and Lunux and Karamet. Okay. On one character, one other account, I got Gavana. They gave me Karamet. But I also got Valir, which is one of the top levels, considered one of the best characters in the game because he's an extreme amount of damage. Another account that I had, I got Yuzong and Zask, and I had Karamet. So as you can see, the very, very best characters in the game, I got within 7 days. I had 2 or more on every single one of those accounts that I created. Okay, so, and that's the reason I was playing the game. I wanted to determine whether or not they were more giving in what they did. I don't know, because it happened over multiple accounts. I can't just say I got lucky on one account. I got lucky on all the accounts. I don't know if all new players, they give you that so that you get some of the really good characters. I don't know if within the first 7 days the drop rate on certain characters for you are increased. There's nothing that indicates that it is, but that's just what happened. So that's where we're at on that. So yeah, I think it's more free to play friendly, and they definitely give you better characters in a more timely manner. So if you're looking to do something faster, build up a level faster, yeah, this is the game to do it with. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Go ahead and put a like on it if you like. And remember to subscribe to my channel. After you've subscribed, you'll see a little bell. If you click on that bell, you'll get notified each time I do drop a video. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. This is Kenrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.